Good evening. Nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to meet you again. How are
Mm,
you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Okay. Not so good. I have colds right now, allergic
Uh,
colds.
yeah, I can see. Then take
Yeah.
a rest
Yeah, maybe later after the class.
after me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Happy New Year. How was your holidays? What did you do last Christmas and New Year?
The Christmas, I spent the time with a guy, and the New Year party.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
We got together. Our friends got together, then have a dinner party.
Wow. Who's the guy?
Which I'm seeing these days.
Really?
Yeah,
So you say I spent time with a guy, right?
yeah,
So we had dinner with our friends. Is that right?
yeah.
Wow. So how long have you been seeing this guy?
Almost uh, 1 month.
Oh, really? Uh-huh. So where have you met him?
It, he was introduced by one of my friends.
Mm-hmm. Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is he working?
Yeah.
All right. So where is he working?
Also in Seoul.
Wow.
Mm,
Also in Seoul.
mm.
Okay. Did you travel anywhere, any place this Christmas New Year holiday?
No, these days I just stay in Seoul.
Oh, really? And did you
Yeah.
have to work all the time?
No, actually, I'm taking a rest these days. I didn't work,
Oh, really?
and yeah, so I have to save money.
Ah, so meaning you are taking a leave, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can say I am on leave, right?
I am on leave from
From
work.
work. So when will you get back working?
I don't know. I hope as soon as possible. These days I spread my resume on the internet.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So why did you quit your other job?
At the time I feel very tired, and plus the company's situation,
Mhm, mhm,
finance situation is not going well. So
mhm, mhm.
yeah, I choose
Okay.
to quit the job.
All right. So, yeah, maybe you've taken a lot of rest, so now you're very much prepared to go back and work, right?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, good for you. I wish I can
Thank you.
also take a lot of rest. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't, right?
Yeah, you have your family to raise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. And what did you do last weekend?
mm,
Mhm.
last weekend, one of my friends, I, last weekend is one of my friends' birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
so
what did you do to celebrate?
just simple. We eat dinner together, and the second place is, do you know, chicken and beer?
Yes.
Yeah, and we saw the famous Korean TV program at that pub.
Oh, what is that TV program?
I don't know how to say in
Is
English.
it Pinocchio? Everybody's talking about Pinocchio nowadays.
No, no, that's a drama. I mean the
Ah,
entertaining program.
Running Man?
No, one dozen.
I don't know that.
Yeah. But
Are these the guys in the military?
no, 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 no. It's
Father with kids? No.
no, just 6 or 5 guys, and they usually do something challenging things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and but these days they kind of have a special program which
Mhm.
is invite many old singer from
Mhm.
the 90s, 1990s,
Mhm.
and
From the
they
90s. Mhm.
yeah, and then they song the they sing the famous song of that
Mhm.
period,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, especially in my ages, many people thinks like have that kind of memory and go back to that time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for now, let's continue.
Mm-hmm. Letter E.
And yeah, letter E, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you like about your home?
Mm, actually, in Korea, it's not my real home.
Where
My
is
ho-
your real home?
my real home is in my hometown, China.
Ah, in China.
Yeah,
You're
and
from China?
yeah, I'm Chinese.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Why
So
are you
that's
in
why I
Korea?
see. At first time, I was came here for job for my job. My first company sent me to here.
Uh-huh.
Let me spend here for 1 year,
And then?
and then I start to like Korea. So
Really?
yeah,
Uh-huh. So after 1 year, you didn't go back to China.
yeah, I quit that job.
Wow. So how long have you been in Korea now?
I've been here almost 4 years.
4 years.
Hmm.
So have you ever, in that 4 years time, have you
Hmm.
ever went home to China?
Yeah, because I work in a trading agency company as a saleswoman, so I usually need to have a business trip to China. But
Aha.
to my hometown, I usually go back home once a year.
So you see your parents' family only once a year.
No, actually, they usually come Korea to see me.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, they are also like Korea.
Are you an only child?
Yeah,
Yeah, because of the one child policy in China, right?
yeah, but I heard that these days recently the
It was
policy,
abolished.
yeah, and gonna change to two child.
Two
Pol-
child policy.
yeah.
What can you say about the one child policy, I wonder?
Um, I don't like that kind of policy.
Why not?
I want to have sisters or brothers, but um, yeah, but for the whole country's benefit,
Mhm.
it's good for the country because the China
Mhm.
cannot afford that many people.
What happens, for example, what happens because
Mm,
your parents, right?
mhm.
And they only have you. What if you have another one? What happens to the other one?
If the government didn't find you pregnant the second child before
Uh-huh.
you give a birth,
Uh-huh.
it's safe. I mean, when they find you
Pregnant.
pregnant,
Mhm.
then some it depends on province, but some province is very rude. They took you to the hospital and kill your baby.
Oh, so they take you by force to the hospital and abort your baby.
Yeah, and so someone want to avoid this kind of thing, so
Mhm.
they kind of hide in a village for 10 months.
Oh,
Yeah, but
until
it's
they
quite
give
a long
birth.
story. Hmm?
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
for example, I'm Chinese and I'm from
Mm-hmm.
China, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I already have a son and now
Mm-hmm.
I'm pregnant for the second time.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to the faraway village and hide there
Mm-hmm.
until I have already the baby, right?
Yeah, then
So now that the baby is out, can I
mm,
go back to the city?
yeah, but you need to pay penalty.
Tax,
Penalty.
a penalty.
Yeah, it's very high.
So they're not going to take the baby and kill it. No.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Ah, so it's like I have to pay a penalty, expensive one maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, but one child policy is I don't know because usually big families
Hmm.
enjoy so many things together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It,
cannot imagine being an only child.
yeah, me too. Sometimes I
So you don't
feel
have
very
any brothers
lonely.
or sisters? Yeah, you don't have any brothers or sisters, right?
Yeah, so I try to meet many friends
Mhm.
every week as possible, as
Oh.
much as I can.
Yeah, so now you're enjoying your time to be with other people, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And now there's again a very big problem in your country. It's about the smog.
Yeah, the problem is usually exist, not the recent problem.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I saw it in a documentary.
Mm.
The documentary was actually about some people in China. It was not about the environmental problem, but while they were showing like I don't know, like old buildings, they were
Hmm.
trying to show it, but they cannot show it through the camera because there was very thick smog.
Yeah,
So they mentioned about it.
yeah. Actually, I have that kind of experience because
Mhm.
neither in my hometown or in my university, which is in the southeast part of China,
Mhm.
there's no that kind of serious smog. But
Oh.
when I take a business trip to Shanghai,
Uh-huh.
the smoke is
Shanghai.
very heavy, and I have to wait for the flight for 6 hours. Yeah,
Oh,
so it's
really?
terrible.
Yes, because even yeah, airplanes will have
Mm.
difficulty looking, right?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
especially serious in big city like Shanghai, Beijing, that kind of big, to say, contemporary.
Mhm.
No,
Okay.
yeah, that kind of.
Um, do you know a place in China called Canton?
Yeah,
Canton, China, right?
Guangdong,
Canton?
Canton.
Yeah. I think that was an old name. The name that was like a capital of Guangdong City.
Uh-huh.
Old old name. It's
Yeah.
Canton, China. I don't know the name now,
Mm.
but my grandfather is from that place.
So they can speak Cantonese. Cantonese.
My grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandfather is Chinese. My
Mm.
grandmother is Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather, they said, before World War II, my
Mm-hmm.
grandfather came here to my country he was maybe a Chinese businessman, right?
Yeah.
So he came here, he met my grandmother, and they fell in love.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother, she was uneducated. She cannot read, she cannot write.
Oh.
She did not learn how to speak Chinese. My
Then.
grandfather,
Mm-hmm.
they said he was a good businessman, he had a lot of
Mm.
money, but he
Uh,
never learned to speak Filipino.
yeah.
So
Then.
they never talk.
Wow.
Never talk.
Until
But
these days.
yeah, they're both dead. But
Oh.
my mom, my all my relatives say the same thing. They never saw their parents talking, never.
Oh my God.
But they have 16 children.
16? How can it possible?
I don't know, maybe I language.
Oh, maybe your grandfather is a strong man.
Maybe. And my mom is number 16. My mom is the youngest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she she always tells me and my sister and even my aunts and uncles when they tell stories about their dad,
Mm-hmm.
they hardly spoke to him because they cannot speak Chinese too.
Oh my God.
So they always spoke to their mom. They only learned a few Chinese words,
Mm-hmm.
and it means money please. They always just say money please to their dad in Chinese.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How a poor
They
guy.
yeah, poor guy, right? And my mom said that their father, the Chinese father,
Mhm.
he was not a good father, but a very good provider. Meaning, he gave all the money he had to the children, but
Ah.
never spent time with them, never play with
Mhm.
them, never talk to them, because he was
Yeah.
a very busy business guy, business person.
Yeah. I can
Yeah, so he
see.
just always giving money, and then go home, bring a lot of food, and then go to work. Never talk.
Oh my, how I can think he will very very lonely.
Yeah, I think he was a lonely guy, and
Mm,
he died. He died in less than 70 years old because he had
mm.
diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he died before the
Mm.
age of 70. And yeah, mostly my uncles and aunties were married at the time, except for my mom because she was the youngest. I can't
Mm.
imagine 16 kids, right? Yeah, so
Okay.
my family name comes from a Chinese origin. Spelling is Chan
Chan.
dash
Mm-hmm.
Peung. Peng.
Ah,
This was the original spelling, right?
yeah.
So my mom's older brothers and sisters, they use this last name. But
Okay.
my mom's like a little older brothers and sisters and my
Mm.
mom,
Mm.
when after World War II, when they went back to school,
Mm-hmm.
we were already under American colony, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they don't like Chinese family names, so they make it westernized. They just
Mm.
change the spelling. So now the
Chan.
spelling of our name is like this. They just change the spelling.
Chan.
Fing.
Chan Ping.
Yeah, they just changed the
Mm.
peng to fing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's changed the spelling. Yes, but
Yeah.
my mom's older sisters, they also married Chinese people,
I
Chinese
heard that
men.
there's lots of Chinese in Philippines and do some business.
Yeah, there's a
Mm.
lot. The richest business people here in my country are Chinese people. Like
Mm.
the owner of Philippine Airlines is a Chinese guy.
Yeah, so do you like
Yeah.
Chinese?
Yes, because they're good business people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and in my case, there's no problem as long as they pay their taxes. And so
Mm.
far, yeah, we don't see anything in the news, Chinese business people not paying their taxes. And
Mm.
another good thing, like here in my city, we have a lot of Chinese big grocery stores. You
Mm.
only see Chinese owners.
Yeah.
All the people working are Filipinos, so they give jobs to the local people.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yes. Maybe when you come here, you'll be surprised to see Chinese restaurants everywhere. But you don't see a
Yeah.
lot of Chinese people because usually the Chinese people are the rich peoples here on top. They own businesses, right?
Yeah, they just travel there maybe
Yes.
once a
And
month.
yeah, and many people working for them are the local people.
Hmm.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, really good, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you said that is not really your home because your home is way back in China. Now,
Yeah.
in your apartment now, what
Mm.
don't you like about it?
It's too small.
Too small. Do you live alone or do you have a roommate or a
I live
housemate?
alone.
Oh, don't you want to have a housemate?
No, I prefer live alone.
Yeah, I think it's better to live alone,
Yeah,
right?
except the family. I cannot afford. No, no,
Uh-huh.
I cannot stand other people's hobby.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, because sometimes you have to please the other person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it's so nice to see you again, Sarah, and I didn't
Mm.
know you were Chinese.
And thanks to your story.
Yeah, thank you too.
Mm.
And yes, I hope to see you again next time, okay?
Okay, see you.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
Bye.